Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone. And peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel, starting off with 144,000, which will be the ruling governing body in the kingdom of heaven. Alright, you also have a large multitude of believers that will be saved, which will include men, women, and children here in America. 2/3 of our people will be destroyed here in America. You have the rebels that are scattered abroad, different countries that will be destroyed. You also have the elect that is scattered abroad, different countries that will be saved. Of you tribes, who the world willingly, ignorantly calls so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Jamaican, Haitian, Guatemalans, Panamanians, Cubans, right? Contrary to what people want to believe and what the truth is, hey, we are the Lord's people, man. But it's only the elect that's going to be saved in this time. Alright, I'm your brother Yerumia. Come back at y'all with a quick lesson from End Time Headlines. As y'all can see, it says RFK JR, which is Robert Kennedy Jr., wants wearable health tracking devices for all Americans within the next 4 years. Now, hey, we know what this is talking about, man. This is talking about the MOTB, you know. So all these nations, man, you know, these elites, you know, these Edomites, they in agreement with this, man, the top ones, you know. So it's gonna happen, you know. It's just a matter of time, right? This is Habakkuk chapter 2 in verse 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for the appointed time, but at the end it shall speak," meaning it's going to happen and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and it will not tarry. You see that? Hey, these people don't have 4 years, man. You know? We don't have until, 2025? We don't have until, you know, 2029, 2030. We don't have that long. Lord willing. You know, I can't say for sure, but the way these prophecies is popping off the pages, we don't have that long, man. This shit could happen in a matter of months, man, like the elders said. You know? I mean, they have the infrastructure set up for it, right? You know? All they gotta do is cause another false flag, cause another psyop, another pandemic, then boom, it can happen that easily. Where they make it mandatory where you have to take the MOTB. So, you know, the fact that he wants it to happen, what do you think the elite Edomites think? They in agreement with this, you know? And he's just a puppet. You know? He's just a puppet. So, you know, all these down here where it talks about Apple Watches, Fitbits, Oura Rings, all these different devices that you could wear on your hands. Hey, how much more, you know, you put inside your body, because you can't lose something if it's inside your body. It's inside you. It's with you everywhere you go, 24/7. But a watch or a ring or something that can go on the outside of your body, you can lose it. And that's what it's about. It's about convenience. It's about what makes you comfortable. What's the most easiest way to do something? That's how they're going to convince a lot of people to take it, right? And let's read it. Revelation 13 and 16, right? It says, and he causeth all. Who's that he? Esau, both small and great, rich and poor, right? Free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Talking about that C-hip, that's the MOTB. And that no man might buy or sell, that he had the mark or the name of the beast number his name. Now, you ain't going to only be able to buy stuff or make transactions with this mark. It's going to have your health information on there. It's going to have your whole identity of who you are as a person. So, you know, this is talking about wearing something that's going to track your health, but ultimately it's leading to MOTB, man. You know, we know what they really mean, right? But they're still in the stage of gradualism. They're still getting people comfortable, which I think the majority of the world, I think if they made the MOTB mandatory tomorrow, people would uproar, people would, you know, be against it. But if they're deprived of basic necessities, they would take it, man. They would take it. You know, there's a whole gas station right down the street from where I live at. They have people in there at the register, but you could just if you buy something, you could just put whatever you buy, you can put it on this little scanner, and it'll like weigh it, and it'll tell you the price. And then you can like put money in some machines, and they have self checkouts now. I started noticing they was putting self checkouts down here at gas stations probably like 3 or 4 years ago. So there's really no even need of a cashier, depending on what place of business you're in. You don't even need it. What's the point? Because you can put the money in the machine, and you ain't even handing the clerk your item that you buying. It's the machine's doing all the work itself, or you can do it yourself completely, pretty much. So, we are at that point, and people already use Apple Pay, all these different things. So it's only a matter of time, right? And we know this devil, man, he don't have time. He think he do, but he don't have time. The Lord's bringing this man down, quick. Right? This is Job 14. And 5, it says, "See, his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass." You see? So the Lord has set up a date and time of when this man is going to go down, when he's going to bring in the MOTB. Right? Because that thing has to happen before this man gets taken out of power. We're real close to that time. Right? It's definitely going to happen in our lifetime. You still have people mocking and scoffing and saying that it ain't going to happen in this time. Right? It's right here. This is even if they say 4 or 5 years from now and they plan on doing it, that's still in this lifetime. That's not 50 years or 100 years from now. Right? Let me get this scripture in Peter. Right? So let me get 2 Peter 3 verse 4, because like I said, you still have a lot of Jake that talk like this, man. Even though prophecy is in your face, it's evident, it's clear what the agenda is. Like, it's not hidden at all. Like, but it's prophecy, so that's how you know the Bible is true, man. Because the fact that people are still saying certain dumb shit that they still saying, like shit ain't gonna happen, or it ain't true, or don't exist. Yes, it does. Right? They literally, they literally talk about in different countries, talking about developing it's called Cognify. I don't know if I did a video on it exactly or not, but basically to where you can, I believe it's an implant or something around your head or something like that, to where like basically you can do like jail time in your head. Quick. Super quick. Let me see. Let me get this in 2 Peter real quick. 2 Peter 3 and 4. Like I said, this is what a lot of Jake say. Like I said, and it's so evident. It's so obvious, man. But that's how you know the Lord is not dealing with everybody. He's not dealing with all Israelites. He's not dealing with all people. This is 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 2. It says, "Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation." So basically, people saying that, these things have been happening. Like, we've been in the last days. We've been hearing about the MOTB. It ain't going to happen. It's still going to be 1,000 years from now. That's them saying, when is the Lord going to do these things? When is he going to come back? When is he going to fulfill certain prophecies? Like, the MOTB. People scoff and still mock at it. Well, it's right here in your face. Right? And they are developing stuff at a rapid rate. The time that I've been in truth compared to the elders, I've seen a lot of things move super fast. Like, when them implementing technology, them coming out with technology. And then I've been in truth for, 6 years, 7 years now? And these things, they're not slowing down. Right? And they're not going to, Knowledge shall be increased. Like the scripture say in the book of Daniel. This is Daniel chapter 12 verse 1. It says, and at that time, remember him, hold on. Let me read it. Is that the right one? That's not the right one. This Daniel chapter 12 verse 4 it says, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the words, meaning hide the understanding and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. So we're in that time now, right? The MOTB wasn't made ready in the 60s and 70s. I believe they had, microchips in that time, if I'm not mistaken, but it wasn't that time for that prophecy to be fulfilled. We're in that time now, right? You didn't have the mass awakening of our people now. Of us knowing we Israelites. A lot of everybody, every Jake know the Israelites now. They've heard it. Whether they in the truth, accepted it, or whether they denied it and scoffed, they know. So this thing is out there. So the Lord's causing prophecy to move. This thing is gonna happen. Right? A lot of y'all gonna take it. Y'all gonna be victim to it. But when you take it, the Lord ain't gonna save you. He's gonna destroy you. So I just want to do a quick video on this, man. Don't take it. Don't accept what this man's gonna give you. Trust and believe in Yahweh Bashmi Awashai, man. Because this is another prelude. So I hope this video was edifying to the Lord's elect, the Lord's sheep. Hey, Jake, we almost up out of here, man. We don't got no damn 4 years left, man. The Lord said He's gonna speed up the time for the elect's sake. So, they saying they talking a good game or trying to make it seem like that they got time left. They don't have time left, right? The Lord's on the elect side. So, keep the faith, keep pushing, right? Pray for more wisdom, pray for more knowledge, pray for more faith in these latter days. The Lord's gonna deliver us soon, and the MOTB is gonna come real soon. So, I'm gonna close out. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Mukawadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the Great Millstone. Till next time, I want to say Abba Shalom.